Scream for your life.
What's up, Divine Fam? Welcome to today's Divine 5 at 5, where we talk about how we grow in our divine faith, family, fitness, focus, and finances from the biblical perspective. Today is Thursday, Thoughtful Thursday, so we're going to be talking about divine focus. One of my favorite quotes I read in a John Stott book. This was John Stott's Studies in the Sermon of the Mount. Highly recommend that book or commentary, man. And in that book, I read this quote that just blew my mind. It said that love without truth is hypocrisy, and truth without love is brutality. So in our life, in our Christian walk, sometimes we do not have that balance of truth and love, or love and truth. And people, we're kind of like this too. Sometimes you have those truth tellers. You guys have those people in your life? Those people are so important. Sometimes they're criticized of being maybe negative all the time, but they're always pointing out truth, and sometimes they're nitpicking out what you could always improve on. And those people are very valuable. They're very needed. But sometimes if they're overbearing in truth, I could be like this a lot. Very truth-telling all the time, kind of like a prophet. It's hurtful and it's brutal. However, sometimes people will err, and yes, it is an error, to only focus on the love. Only to focus on the love part. And because where the love, when people are usually doing that, they're people pleasing instead of God pleasing, and they want to always say something positive. They do not tell their family or their friends the truth. And so even though they might seem very kind and nice, it actually leads to being very fake, and it actually leads to being a hypocrite. So if we are to have divine focus, just like we have two eyes, that we need an eye of truth, and we also need an eye of love as we focus on God. And this is so important because many maybe churches or teachers, for the sake of popularity, they might only focus on one side. Usually it's the love side. They only share the love part of God. And if they do that, they're not going to give the full picture of who God is. God is holy. God is just. God is a God of wrath. And these are also some of his attributes that maybe are unpopular, that people don't want to talk about. However, for us, if we're going to have a whole picture of who God is, we have to have one eye of truth and one eye of love, and understand that God is both 100% truth and 100% love. And if you really think about it, the people that we love the most, that we really care about, we're going to take them aside and we're going to share truth with them, even though it hurts. However, we can't be overbearing, because if we only focus on the truth, it's going to be too much and too brutal. However, if we only focus on the love, we're going to start to become fake and a hypocrite and not be effective. And so I want to encourage you, brothers and sisters, creative leaders, to have both truth and love. Let's focus on God's truth and focus on God's love. And so when we receive God's truth and love, we can also share that. We can share that with our family. We can share truth and love with our family. We can share truth and love with our friends. We could even share truth and love to our enemies. And we can share truth and love to our community. So let's remember that quote. Truth without love is brutality. Love without truth is hypocrisy. So may we receive truth and love and give truth and love as we focus on the God who's 100% truth and the God who is 100% love. Continue to shine the divine and live God's dream!
Live God's dream, yeah!